This week's episode of the Living Outrageously podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. For a 100% free audiobook of your choice, visit audibletrial.com/LOP.
Welcome to the Living Outrageously podcast. This is the show where we teach you how to stop living a boring life and start living outrageously. My name's Thompson, that is Matt the Man Kelly, and this is the show where we teach you the psychology of success, but only for those that want to step up and take that outrageous lifestyle that is theirs. If they want it, Matt Kelly, impossible is an opinion. I was having podcast withdrawal symptoms because you've been on your honeymoon. No, the sloth wasn't there, but I just... get rid of him!
The sloth is once again dead. The sloth is dead. And do you know why, Dave Thompson?
Hit me.
Because today's the turning point.
I got some crazy shit for you right now.
Show me right now.
It's a double turning point here, man. Wait, guess what happened during the week? Okay, so remember for those who have been on the LOP since the very beginning, Matt Kelly walked into this. Well, remember the first 5 episodes? He was always like, "This episode is a turning point in your life," okay? And he'd always draw the line in the sand and say, "Turning point." Then he went to the supermarket one day, found Nature's Organic Turning Point. I was like, "That is funny. I'm going to contact them and see if they want to sponsor the show." And I've said to them, "Do you want to pay for ads on our show?" And they're like, "No, but we'll send you shampoo." Today, 35 kilos, man. 35 kilos. I think that's like 70 pounds, 65 pounds of shampoo arrived on my front door. The guy comes to the front door and he's like, "Are you Mr. Dave Thompson?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am." And he's like, "I have 3 boxes of shampoo for you." And I was like, "Yep, that'd be me." Signed away, man. Nature's Organic Turning Point have literally sent us a box, Matt Kelly. That's 1 box, and the other 2 boxes are downstairs. So just to kick things off, we're going to be doing some cool things with this because I'm not going to be using it, you know. Well, I am, but I'm not going to need 70 pounds of.
No, I don't think no one person needs 70 pounds.
Not in this lifetime. Matt Kelly, what's going on with you, man? Awesome news, great marriage, great wedding, great everything. Yeah. You went on honeymoon.
Yeah, got back yesterday. It was good. Very chilled, very relaxed. Hit up Bali and Malaysia. That was awesome. Not a lot to say. I did have high-speed Wi-Fi. So very subtly, very quietly was on the iPhone, just checking out the Facebook, checking out the emails. A lot of activity. And a lot of new people going back over all the past episodes and giving us some things to think about. So that's cool as well.
Oh man, so many. Hey, so many. Like it's almost like every half day I'm on the Facebook just going, "Man, welcome to the LOP." Like all these cool people. Hey, like who's joined us recently? Michael Crimmins has, Ron McGlurkin, he's the guy doing that fitness challenge. Anthony Barilla, who does capoeira. I think that's how you say capoeira, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's this cool Brazilian dancing, fighting sport.
Wow.
I think you'd like that, Matt Kelly.
Sounds like that's something we have to do. By the way, can I just say, so the infamous dubstep that we did a couple of weeks ago, that a lot of the viewers joined in on and sent us emails on Facebook. So Dave and I decided that a Matt Kelly wedding would not be complete without that particular song being played on the dance floor. And I must say, there was only 2 of us doing it, and there was about 120 people there, but it was worth it.
It pretty much cleared the dance floor, didn't it? It was like people it was like Beyonce to this, and wow.
Yeah, people freaked out. It was a bit crazy, but I don't think anyone disliked it. So I think everyone felt good after it. So I didn't get any negative feedback. And I can tell you what, if anyone felt good after it, it was you and I, because that is epic, and dubstep is awesome. And if you are not feeling good at any particular time, crank the dubstep and do the typical dubstep dance move, which has been demonstrated in past episodes, and your life will be 14% better instantly.
Matt Kelly, you know what just popped in my head is an awesome, outrageous idea? Imagine if we podcasted from a retirement home and dubstepped with senior citizens. How funny would that be?
I think we should. Well, I don't even see what's funny about that. That sounds normal to me. That is a normal, outrageous life. There is nothing crazy about that. We should do that. In fact, we've actually we've spoken to a lot of, I want to be politically correct here, elderly people who are older than us, about the LOP, and people are embracing it. People are embracing it. It's really cool. So who knows? Who knows where we could end up? Really? It's all part of the adventure.
Matt Kelly, we do have a lot of shout-outs, and we do have quite a lot of stuff to get through, but maybe we should just give a quick sneak peek about what the actual business for today is.
Let's do it. Man, this is another turning point. We've said it before. We'll say it again. It is a Nature's Organic sponsored turning point because today we've talked about a whole range of in the future, this is who I am, this is what I want to be, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to take steps to do it. This is a big one today. In fact, arguably, this is the biggest one. Okay? Because today we're going to work out what success is, what it means.
What does it mean to you?
And that was a very, very astute point. What does it mean to you? Because that is crucially important. Not what does it mean to anyone else. What will anybody else think that, if I achieve this, will other people think that I am successful? No, that's not what this is about. This isn't about other people. This is about you and you only. Okay, you and you, specifically you. What do you want to achieve? What will make you successful? This is a huge episode.
This is the key to ultimate fulfillment right here, Matt Kelly, right here. But before we get down to the business, I want to comment on your quite smart pink shirt.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. It's a new purchase. I've got a whole load of new things that I've bought recently, actually. And I'll tell you what, married life is good. Married life is good. I am enjoying every moment. I wouldn't usually wear a pink shirt, but I felt like it, and whatever. My wife did not dispute, so that is cool.
Oh man, that's funny as. That's funny as. All right.
Can I do a quick shout out from iTunes?
Yeah.
This is a very relevant one. It's relevant for a number of reasons. Okay, I'm going to read it out. It's from Judy Wu. Okay, she said, "Love your podcast, but can't take it with me." Okay. Interesting point. Guys, your podcasts are great and uplifting. I'm so happy I discovered it at a challenging and hopeless time in my life. But one problem. I can't download it to my iPod Classic because the file format isn't recognized. What's that about? I bought a new iPod Classic, subscribed to all your episodes on iTunes, and tried downloading them to my iPod, and it doesn't work. People, can you please let us know on Facebook if you're having the same problem? They're definitely working on iPhones. I've tried it multiple times, and I've also tried it with iPod Nano, and it's worked. If you're having problems with your iPod, can you let us know on the facebook.com/livingoutrageously or at livingoutrageously@gmail.com so we can get that rectified for you immediately. Aside from that, Judy, thank you for watching. Thank you for persevering through the pain of not having it in the convenience of your iPod wherever you are. Don't worry, we will get it rectified. We just need a little bit more information, but that will happen, and I promise, and yes.
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 Yeah.
Then, Jay, can I make a point? Not many people would have read that comment out. Not many people would have. Because they would have gone, that's not necessarily the most positive comment in the world, but I figure, it's a technical issue. Everyone knows we're pretty new to this. We're just trying it. We're putting out our content and hoping that you like it. If you do, that's awesome. Cool. We like you. So, if you're having any technical issues, we want to know about it. If you've got ideas to improve it, we want to know about it. We've talked about all sorts of upgrades to the show. When you look at audio, when you look at video, when you look at different file formats, different file sizes, there's a heap of that conversation going on, and we want to have it with you guys because we can watch this ourselves at any time. We can record this and rewatch it at any time, but we want to make it as convenient, as useful for everyone else. So if you're ever having any issues or anything, let us know, and we will get those fixed. I'm all about positive feedback. Give us, not even positive, constructive feedback. Give us any feedback.
Give us something we can work with. Yeah. And so many people have, Matt Kelly. Yeah. So many people have. Stephanie is that awesome user experience chick. She has some amazing ideas for this podcast, hey?
Yeah.
I think we were going to talk about this at the end, but let's just quickly say one little line about it now.
Do it.
In terms of the vision of the podcast, that is something that Matt Kelly and I are we are creating the future literally right now. That's something that we're discussing is what we want to do with this. We're taking on board all the feedback. Like Phil Bridges hit up the Facebook during the week and he's like, boys, we want some sort of community so that we can members can help each other. Some sort of forum. I'm like, absolutely, man, absolutely. That is definitely something we're looking at. We're getting close to the end of season 1. We're not quite. We're going to do maybe a couple more episodes in this season.
Yeah.
maybe this will be the last one. Maybe one more. I don't know, something. But season 2 is be bigger and better, Matt Kelly.
You broke up a bit there, Dave.
Bigger and better.
You broke up a bit. Season 2 is
Bigger and better.
bigger and better. Bigger and better. There's a little bit of lag going on here. That's all right. Technicality. Don't worry about it.
Bigger and better.
Good.
All right.
Oh, by the way, if anyone wants to help Dave out, clearly he's in need of a new microphone and webcam. If anyone has an old one lying around and wants to help us out, give us a shout out. Let us know.
Yeah, we'll send you some Nature's Organic. Oh, hell, I'll send you a box of Nature's Organic.
Wow. No, the Nature's Organic is for everyone. We're going to find a way to spread the Nature's Organic love. We want people to have turning points every morning. If you have a turning point every morning, how good is your life going to be? Actually, why are they not using that? Nature's Organics, man. If you use turning point every day, every morning, how good is your life going to be?
I think what they're actually doing with the marketing there, Matt Kelly, is they're like, if you use, it's for the girls, if you use the shampoo,
it'll be a turning point for your hair.
Then you'll look beautiful, and then when you're walking down the street...
That's not limited to girls. I can appreciate that.
What are you talking about, man?
I can appreciate that. I want luscious hair with body and colour and whatever it is that hair does.
Man, what's going on? You got the shirt and the luscious hair and like... Where's the man?
And I'm brewing my tea. my floral tea tonight. It's delicious.
All right. This discussion is disintegrating into
Matt Kelly is changed, and we don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Let's move on. So we've got more shout outs to go through. More shout outs.
Just a quick few. Jason Dane, he just jumped on in the last week or so. He found Connor's article that Connor posted. That's awesome. Michael Gage, he's jumped on as well. And just today, Tegan Cole, she's doing an awesome bike ride through New Zealand, man. That's an outrageous adventure. Always loving outrageous adventures. Even Alexandra Martin, looks like we might be doing some things there. She's over in Moscow, man.
Yeah.
LOP now in Moscow.
That is epic.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and it's really cool when people reach out and say like help me be more outrageous. I know, like, I have dreams. Help me achieve them, man. Like, there's nothing better than that. If that's you, if you're watching this, okay, and in about a minute we're about to hit you with some amazing content. If you love the content, if it affects you, if it hits you at that deep level, and you know you need to make the turning point, get in touch with us and let us know. Because honestly, that's what this is.
Make it happen.
That's what it is.
Make it happen. All right, Matt Kelly. Let's get down to the business, man. I love podcasting. I love it. All right, so today, man, super important episode. We are defining success on your terms. What does it mean to you? Not what does success mean to your dad, to your mum, to your teacher, to the guy down the road, to your neighbour, Bob.
Yeah.
Because success, whatever they think, it does not matter. It matters to you. And the reason why, it's huge, man. It's the key to ultimate fulfillment. If you are not following your own blueprint for success, you are setting yourself up for a life of intense pain. For intense pain, man.
You are being severely caught up by the sloth. If you're not living your own life, if you're not making your own dreams reality, if you're not doing what you want to do, that's what the sloth does, by the way. If you are not doing what you want to do, if you cannot wake up in the morning and be like, that is what I want to do today. Okay, if you're feeling pain, if you're not fulfilled, then you're not living the dream, and you're not aiming for that ultimate success.
Or you're not taking steps towards it. You know?
You may not even know, Dave, you may not even know what it is. You may not even know what success is to you.
You know what the sloth tells you success is? The sloth, aka everyone in society, aka pop culture, is to have $1 million, a nice car, probably a Mercedes or a Porsche, a nice house, go on one overseas vacation every year, and that's success. It's like, hold on. How can that be the same for every single person on this world? There's over 6 billion people here. How can that be the same for everyone? Every single person is unique, just like every snowflake is different in nature.
Yeah.
Every person is unique. Every person's definition of success is unique. Why except the sloth? Today, we're all about what would the samurai choose his success to be? And we're going to find that out. And once you do, man, this could be big for you. If you've been going down a path, if you've been doing the Matt Kelly whiteboard, and you've been going this way, thinking that that's success, this could be a freaking turning point for you. A massive, massive turning point. Matt Kelly, I want to tell a story.
Tell a story.
Okay, so it's the story of the man in the red BMW. Okay?
Yep.
So this guy, throughout his life, he purchased many hotted up cars, many big, fancy cars, right? So he'd go from the Mercedes to the Porsche to the Lamborghini and then the red BMW, right? All these cars. Throughout his life, he was like in business 25 years or something, he owned pretty much every petrol station and convenience store in, I can't remember what state it was, but it was one of the states of the United States of America. And he was just ridiculously wealthy, right? This was a guy that would go to Vegas, and on any weekend, it would be just nothing for him to drop half to $1 million in one night.
Yeah.
Okay? That was like nothing, man. That was like going to the shop and buying a coconut water. It was like, yeah, whatever. Right?
It had to come back to coconut water. I knew it would at some point.
Man, I am addicted.
No, fair call.
Anyway, so he's ridiculously wealthy. Anyway, one day on a plane, this guy, they're in first class, right? It's late at night, and they're both reclining, and this guy, he looks over to this red BMW fella, and he says, and they start talking, and the red BMW guy tells his story, and the guy's just sitting there just going, wow, like, you know, you must have had an amazing life. Like, your life literally sounds like you're the pinnacle of success, and that this is what he's thinking in his head. And so the guy says to the red BMW man, he says, so which one of your businesses did you like the most? And the red BMW guy turns back to him and he's like, I didn't like any of them. I hated them all. And then he had a little epiphany, a little moment.
Yeah.
When the red BMW guy realized that he just spent 25 years of his life doing something he didn't want to do in order to make money, to buy things, to impress people.
I think we've lost Dave. Dave, can you hear me?
He did not want to hang out with.
Go back, Dave. You've just broken up. So you said so he bought these things.
Yeah.
To impress people that he didn't even like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he spent his whole life shooting for what he thought success was. He never did this exercise and sat down and thought about it.
Yeah.
And you might say to me, well, Dave, he does have a lot of money.
Yep.
He's got all these cars, he's got millions in the house, yeah, but he's flying first class, blah, blah, blah. But that's not his definition of success. He doesn't have a wife, his wife left him. He's overweight and fat and unfit, and he can't enjoy the world.
Yep.
This guy's in a world of misery, man. It happens so much.
And the problem is that so many people are brought up believing that that is success, right? It's achieving that goal. It's reaching that dream life, that ideal life. If I have the car, the house, the family, my life will be perfect. It doesn't matter what I do, my life will be perfect. That is the life I should be striving for. And if that's not what you want, okay, if you want something different to that, then why would you shoot for that in the first place? But society tells us that is what we want. Society says you want all of these things listed in this happy little package, and when you have them, your life will be good. But if that's not what you want, your life won't be good, and you'll know it's not good. That's the other huge turning point here, is that you know, after all that time, that isn't the ideal life you actually wanted. You'll know, and how depressing is that when you realise after all those years that it wasn't right, and you've been working so hard for so long to get to a point that doesn't even matter to you.
You'd be gutted, man. You'd be gutted, wouldn't you? That
would lead to severe, like serious things happening to you psychologically because everything that you've known to that point is now wrong.
It would be tough, man. It would be tough. This is so big, Matt Kelly. This is so big because once we define what success means exactly to you, you now have some criteria from which to judge opportunities and roads and paths that come in front of you as you progress through your life.
Yep, for sure.
So if you now have a couple of things, all right, success means this, 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 and this. As you go through life, you'll be like, opportunity? That's not going to move me towards what I want.
So, yes. So why would I even go down that pathway in the first place?
No to the opportunity.
And you are educated. You are qualified in your head enough to make the decision because you know where your end point is. But if you don't know where the end point is, if you're going for that default ideal life, any opportunity might feel like the right opportunity at any given time.
Absolutely. Personal story, Matt Kelly. Personal story. So the day that I was admitted as a solicitor, all right, the day that I finished all my training, all my experience, everything was taken care of, and I was now fully qualified. By society standards, I was successful.
Yeah.
Dave, you've made it. You are the man. Like, dude, you're a lawyer. Like, yeah. Everyone's like, oh, this is so good. Honestly, man, I didn't want to be there. The ceremony, I was just like, can we please just get this over with so I can go home?
Yeah.
It didn't mean anything to me because it wasn't how I defined success.
Yeah.
Right.
So suddenly that society-based big moment in your life that you've been working so hard to get to, you actually realize then, hang on, that wasn't that important. Like really? Like was that it? Was that it? Like that's not what I wanted.
It meant nothing to me, man. Comparatively, when I got picked in the Australian beach handball squad last week, man, that was like one of the happiest things that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
I am still so happy about that, man, because I defined success, what success is for me, and I shot for it, and I got it. Man, happy days. Happy days. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa! All right, Matt Kelly.
So let's roll it. Let's roll into this. So we know it's important to define what that success is. We've talked for about the last 5 minutes about what that means when you do that. Let's talk about what it actually is.
So we just throw in a dictionary definition here, maybe.
Let's do it. So success is
the attainment or accomplishment of an aim or purpose.
We don't use dictionary definitions very often here, do we?
We were like, what is success? And I was like, well, when you get something that you wanted.
So we thought, hang on, we better just qualify this with the old Webster, and
that's what they say. So
basically the same.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, let's get down to let's do this for people, man.
All right. So
the next 10 minutes, what you're going to get out of the next 10 minutes is your personal criteria for success.
This is the 2-step process, right?
2-step.
Really, it's 1 step and a second half step. If you get the first step done, you're almost there. And this is, again, not that hard. Requires a little bit of focus, requires that you demand the answer. If you want to live outrageously, you will do this exercise. Get out the paper, get out the pen right now. This could be a big moment for you. You could actually reach down and find out what you've been working for your whole life without even realizing. This is huge. Let's do it. All
right, so go out in nature or find your own little space. And the question that you need to ask yourself this time is, I know that I am being successful when? I know that I am being successful when? Demand the answer.
What has to happen? What has to happen?
How will you know when you're successful? What's the evidence?
This shouldn't be a paragraph. This shouldn't be a paragraph. This should be, I will be successful when something.
When something happens.
And you'll have multiple lines as well. for multiple success points in your life. So it's not necessarily one like your motto. There's multiple lines here.
I think the approach here, Matt Kelly, is initially just to brainstorm.
Yeah. So this is just the brain dump on the sheet of paper. Write everything down.
Nuts. Just go absolutely nuts. Now, the two steps. The first step is to go quite broad.
Yeah.
Right, and in what success means to you, and the second step is to chunk down and get very, very specific about what that higher goal is. So, I'll share an example, okay? For me personally, I know I'm being successful when I can work and live anywhere in the world, okay? Anywhere in the world, when I have complete mobility.
Yeah.
So that's sort of the big, high-level chunk, okay?
Don't think about specific goals or the journey. Forget about how you get there. It's all about what will be success. Not when I do this, and I get this. It's the end point. It is I will be successful when this happens. Because the issue here is if you focus on a step. So if you focus on when I've done this, and then this, right? Your brain will subconsciously focus on the first step, right? And when you've gotten that, you'll focus on the second step. Now, it's not bad to do that, but you're actually slowing down the whole process by subconsciously adding it, making it more complicated than it needs to be. Go big picture, the end result must be this.
Exactly. Great point, Matt Kelly. You literally are a genius. Go big picture. Next step is to go small picture, okay? So just stay with us. So as another example, I know that I am being successful when I do not have to be present for my business to run successfully.
Yeah.
Every time I implement a strategy that moves me towards that goal, I know I'm being successful. That for you, Matt Kelly, that would be if you say that was your criteria for success, every time you outsource something, you'd be like, yeah, you know what?
That is leading towards my successful life.
That is living outrageously for Matt Kelly.
Yeah.
All right. I think it's probably illustrative for me to just share the rest, Matt Kelly.
Do it. You know what? Hit us with the examples, Dave.
I'm quite happy to do it, man, because I think there's probably a lot of people on the podcast that will probably share the similar big chunks to me.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when we go down to the smaller chunks and the detail, that's probably where we'll be very different.
Yeah.
And very, very different. So, I know that I'm being successful when I am surrounded by happy, positive, and inspiring people. Cool.
Yeah, easy. Nothing shocking there, Dave.
I know that I'm being successful when I can afford to go on as many spontaneous adventure trips as I like per year. Cool.
Easy.
I know I'm being successful when I can spend as much or as little time as I like with my family and friends or learning stuff.
I like that one. You're combining things there. That's cool.
So that the short definition of that is complete time freedom.
Yeah.
Right? And the last one that I had was, I know I'm being successful when my lifestyle costs are met and exceeded by my passive income streams.
Yes.
So you know what I've done after this, Matt Kelly, is I've gone and written about 2 words. I had 6, right? I had 6.
Sure.
So I've written about 2 words for each one. So I'll just quickly share them. So complete mobility, replaced myself, awesome people, unlimited spontaneous adventure, complete time freedom, and passive income.
So that becomes then, they're the running themes, the overarching theme for each of this is my successful life, the key point for each one. Because, can I just say, those overarching themes say a lot about you as a person. They tell you, like, really, this is what I want. It's pretty crazy that you can get down to out of my whole life, this is what I want. This is success for me. And it's like 8 words, 10 words, 12 words.
How powerful is that, man?
That's massive clarity.
So now, when someone comes to me and says, Dave, oh, here's an opportunity with the best law firm in town, do you want it? I'd be like, well, I'm not going to be mobile. I have to be there. Are the people awesome? Potentially not.
They might be, but they may not.
They might be. In my experience, they weren't, but of course, they might be. Will I have time freedom? No, I will be a slave to the 6-minute billing cycle.
Oh, that's the worst billing cycle, the 6-minute one. Ugh.
That'll be $59.95, 6 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, man, how good is that? You can package up your life in 10 to 12 words, and you know what you're shooting for now.
That is a massive bonus there, right? Talk about the bonus tip at the end of the process. When you've got it down to those 8, 10, 12 words, right? Being able to judge opportunities based on your criteria. Suddenly so to date, your process might have been, oh, okay, so there's a job opportunity for me. I might take that. And your previous thought process might have been, good money, looks cool. Oh, the boss looks nice. Okay, cool, I'll do it. Right? Instead of taking into consideration every single, like this is the key success point of my life. Not like, oh, most people would take that job. Yeah, I'll take that job. Like, nothing to do with anybody else here. You're judging your every major decision that you make based on what you actually want to achieve. Let's tie back to another example. So I'm building a business, right? I'm building a business. And every day I face a new challenge. You know, I've got to do this, got to do that. And one day someone approaches me and says, oh, you should do this. That's something completely different, right? Now, I'm going to sit there and go, is that what's best for my business? If it's not, I'm not going to do it. But my thought is going to be, is this best for my business? Because that's what my focus has been, my business. No, it's not. I'm not going to do it. So if you would make that call for your business, why wouldn't you make it for your life? With all of the decisions you make through your life, right? You're already doing it for other parts of your life. Where it's relevant, where it's simple. But in this case, you may not have even thought about your whole, this is the end point. Okay? This is the end point. So for my business, my end point is X. Will this get me to that point? No, I probably shouldn't do it. I'll do what I'm doing now, or I'm going to change, I'm going to tweak it, whatever you want to do. But for my life, this is the success point. What? Yes. Why aren't you doing this?
I love it, man. I love it. And I'm gonna throw in another bit of secret sauce. Little extra special bonus here, man.
Do it.
It's not even time for bonuses, but I'm gonna throw it in anyway.
Do it.
Matt Kelly, you dazzle me with your brain sometimes, man. Focus.
I've got no idea what I'm talking about most of the time, Dave. But it works for me, and it works for the people that I talk to. Therefore, I believe wholeheartedly this will work for the viewers.
Says the man in the pink shirt with the tea.
Man, the tea's delicious.
So Matt Kelly's going on about focus, and we all know that what you focus on is what you get. So, dude, if you're rocking around town with 10, 12, 15 words about exactly what success means for you, and you're looking at that every day and you're going, opportunity, does that meet my success criteria? You're focusing on your success criteria, sooner or later it's going to happen, man. It's like getting the whiteboard. Remember the Matt Kelly whiteboard. Write up what you are now. Write up who you want to be. And soon enough, you will become who you wanted to be. Because that's what you focused on, man. What you focus on is what you get.
Yeah.
Dude, secret sauce right there. Okay, so that's the big chunk. All right? Now, if you want to supercharge things, if you really want to take the sloth down...
Yeah.
Go to the next level, get really deep here. We're chunking down, we're taking each point, each success criteria, and we're getting super, super specific. How will you know when you have reached that point? So, for example, how will I know that I've reached the point of being able to live and work from anywhere in the world?
Yeah.
So what's my evidence procedure for that? How will I know when I've got there? All right. What will I see? What will I feel? What will I hear? What will I taste? What will I do? All these things get super specific. So for me, Matt Kelly, I know that if I can coach someone on an internet connection from the beach, I'm living and working anywhere in the world. That's pretty good to me. If I am podcasting from Mount Everest Base Camp, that would be success to me.
Yeah.
Right? Now, it doesn't have to be for you.
This is where you do go into a bit of detail. You do go into a bit of depth, and you focus more on, like, you can even focus on the how. This is the examples of what it actually is. Like what does that outcome mean? I need clarity around that. What does it actually equal?
Have fun with it, man.
Yeah,
So be as outrageous as possible. Get yourself in a really outrageous state. Just be like, all right, I'm freaking Steven Spielberg. This is my movie. I'm going to put some crazy shit in there.
Yeah.
All right? Whoa! I'll just go all in. All in, man. So, like, I could go through all of these, but I probably just want to bring up some really specific ones for me, okay? In terms of my, like, especially in regards to my final one, which was that my lifestyle costs are exceeded by my passive income.
Yeah.
So I know that I will have reached that point, and this is crazy, and you'll probably pay me out for saying it, but when I can order a pallet of coconut water. A pallet.
That's a lot of coconut water.
Man, we worked it out. It's somewhere between 2,000 and 2,500 cartons of coconut water. Wow. I just want to be able to go, yep, get me one now. FedEx Express that.
Wow.
I want that on the front door chilled now.
Right,
just because I can.
No judgment. No, you love the coconut water. That's cool.
And that is success for me. That is success for me. Can you, literally, Matt Kelly, can you imagine if I called you up and said, I just had a pallet of cold coconut water delivered to me? Can you imagine how excited I would be? I'm excited now just... Yeah. Man, I'm losing my shit just talking about it. Can you imagine when it actually happens? Woo!
That is the buying the dream house, buying the dream car. Dave's is buying the pallet of coconut water. At any point in time, that is that success point, and that's cool. You know that's cool. That's totally fine.
You know what other things there was? One was to be able to spontaneously travel overseas.
Yeah.
So, for example, if I'm at a party and I get on my phone, there is a big storm about to hit Hakuba in Japan. And I'm like, boom, driver, taxi, international, please. Take me to Japan. I have some skiing to be done.
Yeah.
Now, that is success for me. The day that happens, man, I'm losing control just thinking about it. Same with going to Tahiti. When I'm at a party with my girl and I'm just like, this party kind of blows. You want to go to Tahiti? Yes, driver international, Tahiti. Now.
So it's the spontaneous trips.
That, for me, that is ultimate success. Just another quick example is throughout my journey, there's been all these different people that have really helped me out so much, man, so much. Success for me is to be able to go back to them and just go, you know what? Let's go out and have a big seafood dinner and a big party. Or, you know, let's go on a holiday. My shout.
Yeah.
My shout. For everything you've done for me, come for a weekend. Let's have some fun. You know, that is success for me, man. As an example, underneath that category.
Yeah.
So get really specific. Dude, I'm not sure there's much more to add on that.
I think, the big point here is, if you do it, it will improve your life. So why don't you do it? Why don't you? Why don't you want to do this? What's stopping you? If you've watched the podcast, if you've gotten this far, and it would be a struggle to get this far, trust me, because we've talked a lot of smack this episode.
Oh, yeah.
If you've gotten this far, it actually means that you care enough about your own life that you've sat here for 40, 50, whatever it is minutes already. Whatever it is, I don't even know. Whatever it is, you've sat here for this long. For 5 minutes more, you can have the ultimate clarity. I don't care. I'm not asking you for money now. I'm not asking you for anything. All I'm asking is that you go through the process. That you demand the answer of yourself. And if you do, you will find it. You will find what you want. You'll find what success is for you. And that is the biggest point here. That is all we want, is for people to understand that. Oh,
Yes!
man. It is simple. You can do it. Demand the answer and it will come. Dave, are we ready for quick tips?
Yes, we are, Matt Kelly. Yes, we are.
Your video is breaking up pretty badly at the moment. I think you're all right now, but let's try.
I should probably minimize movement and reduce my dance floor tendencies. Kung fu.
Yeah, that's definitely not helping, but that's fine. This is why we have to update. This is why Dave's equipment needs an upgrade here, people. We weren't kidding.
All right, Matt Kelly. So, all right, a couple of quick tips first up. Okay.
I don't know what Dave's doing here, by the way.
All right, so scratch one of the quick tips because I left it downstairs.
No, what?
I was going to show you how to make your own almond milk. We'll have to do that another time.
Wow. Were you going to make it on the spot? This is Dave Thompson cooking hour.
There was some that I prepared earlier.
Wow, okay.
Okay, second quick tip is go and check out any website on raw food desserts. Raw food desserts. I happened to be at my friend's farm on the weekend up on the Sunshine Coast, and oh my god, call 911 because the raw dessert that they made, it was a chocolate mousse tart. This thing was amazing. I'm pretty sure I ate almost all of it. It is the most healthy dessert you've ever had. Man, the chocolate mousse was made out of avocado mixed with cacao powder. Cacao powder is the stuff that gives chocolate its taste. Healthy desserts!
Now, it sounds a bit daunting. I think we have to try it. I need to try it.
Man, we'll have to have a MasterChef competition maybe this weekend and we'll make it. Okay, but this is the big quick tip. This is the big one that I want everyone to really focus on. Okay, so go out, get yourself a little notepad. All right, little notepad. Beautiful. Now, this particular quick tip was given to me by my friend Amelia, and it's amazing. It has already changed my life in the 36 hours that I have known this quick tip.
Wow.
So, this, my friends, is your book of intention. Book of intention. What you do, you open to the front page and you write down the date. Right, so for example, if you're listening to this in the evening, write down tomorrow's date.
Yep.
Okay? And then take as little or as much as you like, but set your intention for the following day. All right, so we're podcasting. It's like 9 p.m. here on a Monday night. Let's set our intention for tomorrow. So how are you going to go about your day? What do you intend to happen? You can almost close your eyes and visualize it. Play out the game before it happens. This is elite athlete stuff here, man. So I did things like wake up as the sun rises, fully rested and happy. And man, it happened. I don't always wake up with the sunrise, and I don't always wake up happy. Often I wake up and I'm like, man, I just want to sleep more.
Wow. So this is like a real Jedi mind trick here.
This is a Jedi mind trick. So you go and just be as detailed or as brief as you like. Say you've got like a big meeting or a big...
So it's not like a diary where you're like, okay, I'm going to do this, and then tick the things off the list. It's not like that, is it?
No, not a to-do list. It's an intention of how you want to go about your day. So it's actually about feeling. It is. I will appreciate everything I have tomorrow. All right? Or say you've got a big meeting or something. I will have an amazing meeting where I will be fully satisfied with the outcome. And you just go through, and here's a great one, man. Here's a great one. This is one that I put down. Go to bed peacefully and content at another outrageous day.
Nice. So that's your prediction for tomorrow night?
Exactly.
Okay. Sorry, not a prediction. Your intention. It's not a prediction. It's not. This is what I guess I will feel like. This is what I plan on feeling like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that when it actually happens, you're going to be there and you're going to be like, "Oh, this is a little bit of deja vu here. Like I saw this happening and now it's happening. Wow, this is cool." Anyway. And this is the big takeaway, and I hope this what I'm about to say next will be the clincher for people. So, I've done this 2 nights, okay? Last night when I did it, one of the things that I wrote down was to be open to new and exciting alternative options. Okay? Be open to new and exciting alternative options. Anyway, today, this afternoon, I get this call from someone that I haven't spoken to in over 12 months, and they're like, "Dave, can you do this presentation Wednesday morning?" I'm like, "Yes." Yes, I definitely can.
Wow.
New and exciting alternative, not what I normally do. Not what I normally do. I do present.
You're a busy man. You're a busy man, though. You're a busy man.
Not normally from this person doing this sort of thing. Man, freaky shit. Hey, freaky shit. Last night. Let's just recap. Last night, I was like, be open to new and exciting opportunities. The very next day it happened. I'm like, whoa, man, this is bad.
I like it.
All right. I think you get the picture. Matt Kelly, what's your quick tips?
So, I've just got a question for the viewers and a follow-up sentence. The question is, what are you an expert at? You are an expert at something. You are already an expert. And don't think about your profession necessarily. Don't think about what you've done for all these years. What do you know more about than anyone else you know? What do people come to you to ask questions about? So you are clearly the one out of everyone else that they know that they should come and talk to you about that. What topic is it? And I suppose once you've identified what it is that what you want it to be? Are you happy that you're an expert at that? It could be something like, well, I've broken up with a lot of people. I'm really good at dealing with relationship breakups. Now, is that what you want to be an expert at? If it is, cool. If it's not, that's okay. This is the biggest point here. You can change what you're an expert at. And it's not as hard as you think, right? Because you know what you're passionate about. You've got interests. So already you're going down the pathway, the relevant pathway you need to become an expert at that just by enjoying it. Go and read some books about that topic and already you know more about it than everyone around you.
What do they say? Read the top 3 books and you already know more than 80% of people on any one topic, and therefore you pretty much are an expert.
We've said that a couple of times before, and it's so true. It is so true. Now I'm not necessarily talking about, you don't have to be the best, the number one in the world at knowing about this topic, right? You don't have to be, because you're not going to meet everyone in the world. You're not going to be on the stage with everyone in the world and have to demonstrate, like a spelling bee, that you know more about everyone else. You only have to know more about it than the people around you, the people that are likely to come to you, and the people that you're likely to talk to others, right? Those other people about this. So the one thing that I found is that there's a couple of concepts, a couple of topics that I'm pretty good at, that I know about. And one day, and I don't even know when it was, but particularly with, I'm not going to share what they are, there might be one for another episode, but on one of these topics, I just decided one day, I know I'm an expert at that. It was almost a cocky thing. It was like, yeah, I know more about that than anyone else. Cool. And for some reason, the minute I told myself that, it became true. I started to read more about it. I started to learn more about it. It became reality. And I got to the point where I was like, wow, cool. Like, what else? What now? What do I want to be an expert at now? What do I want to go?
Did you expand your identity, Matt Kelly?
Absolutely. And why not? Why not? So I did it again this week. I was like, right. I know I'm an expert at the following things. List. Okay. What else do I want to be an expert at? What is the next thing I want to be an expert at? What do I want to be the best at? Out of everyone I know, out of everyone that I speak to, out of everyone that I meet, what do I want to be? What do I want to be so good at that they come to me asking me questions about it?
Great question to ask yourself.
What,
I love that.
And Dave, I've got to say, once again, it's like the whiteboard. This is something that I just did one day and it worked. And it made me feel good and it made me focus on it. So I wholeheartedly believe that if you do it, if you try it, if you think about it, you will find the answer, demand it of yourself and it will come, and you will be the expert. You already are the expert. Be confident in your ability. You know this stuff. Make it happen. Man, you will live a happy life. You will live a happy life. My second quick tip is drink more tea. I talked about tea in the last episode. T2, I got an email from one of their marketing people saying that they do ship internationally. So just get onto the Google at, I think it's T2, as in T, the number 2, TEA.com or .com.au. Just Google T2 and you'll find them. They do amazing stuff. I think I'm drinking...
Do they want to
Sarah, what am I drinking? Geisha Getaway or something?
Do they want to sponsor the show, Matt Kelly?
I don't know. You know what? I just love T2. I love their products. I don't even care. I believe that their product adds value to my life. It will add value to the viewers. They've given me nothing to say that. I am saying it anyway because it is valuable. So I don't even care. That's how happy I am.
I love it. Matt Kelly, should we quickly... I want to talk about an Audible book that
Let's do it. Just for the record, we're still running the Audible program. Go to audibletrial.com/LOP. Audible are the number one source of audiobooks on the internet. They're owned by Amazon.com, so you know they're relatively trustworthy. They said the stat that I got from Audible is that the average person reads 5 books a year. The average Audible accessor, subscriber reads 17 books a year. You need that education. If you want to be the expert, do it now. Dave, have you got a book pick for us?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I actually just got The Richest Man of Babylon from Audible, and dude, loved it. Loved it. It's all about personal finance. It's told in a story of about gold, and the currency was gold and shackles and copper and silver, and your chickens, if your chicken lays 10 eggs, then save 1 egg so that it can then become another chicken and lay you more eggs, and blah blah blah. Awesome book, man. Real funny.
It's a very good. My dad talks about this book all the time, and he says you could be 5 years old and get it. It's a really good book to go to just to
and
give
short. And short, 3 hours or 2 hours and a half.
Perfect. Man, if you've got a long commute, you've got no excuse.
Oh.
So yeah, you can get The Richest Man of Babylon for free, 100% free. All you have to do is go to audibletrial.com/LOP, sign up for the free trial on that page, and get that book for free. If you choose to stay on and continue the subscription, just a couple of bucks a month, and you get anything from the huge list of books they have. It's awesome. Dave and I both use it and love it.
Sweet.
What else is there to say, Dave?
Well, just very, very quickly, some people on the podcast have been asking about what the future's like. We had a bit of a chat about it before.
Yep.
In the coming week or so, we will potentially get in touch with some people to get their opinion. We already have done so with a number of people. We want to make this show awesome, outrageous. I think we talked about it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get in touch.
If you've got ideas for the podcast, if there's things you like, if there's things you don't like, if you've got any technical issues, anything like that, hit us up, facebook.com/livingoutrageously, or if you want to open the two-way communication, go to livingoutrageously@gmail.com, and we promise to respond to you. We will be very grateful.
Hey, Matt Kelly, where can people find you?
mattkelly.com.au, twitter.com/Matthew Kelly.
And Matt Kelly, that brings to the end the Welcome Back Honeymoon episode.
Thank you.
Define success on your terms. There's 2 things left to say. One is you won't let the sloth win, will you? And if you want a boring life, go sit in a cubicle. My name's Dave Thompson. That's Matt the Man Kelly. We will see you on the other side.
Peace out, everyone.